Hello friends and welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me and are just tuning in, my name is Janet. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. We're going to go ahead and review some sales that I've gotten for today. Two of them are from Poshmark and one is from eBay. I'll discuss with you how much I paid for each item and what they sold for on each platform, and more or less the time that they've sat on the platform before they actually sold. So if this is something that you're interested in, and also seeing the way I package my items, if you're a new reseller and you want some ideas, just have a seat, join, and let's have some shipping fun. So the first item I'm going to be showing is this lovely vest. This is from Express. It's a size small and it's platted and it's sold with its matching pants. This sold on Poshmark, and I sold this set for $30, and this was actually gifted to me from a friend. So as I've mentioned in my previous videos, I literally have no shame in the game. All my friends and family members know that I got into reselling. So I tell them, hey, what you guys don't want, give to me, and what I don't use, I'll go ahead and donate it. And it's not that it's because I'm donating it because it's in bad shape or anything like that, because I don't like to do that. Obviously, if it's broken, it'll get discarded. I just if I know that they're items that are going to sit for a long time and most likely not resell, I don't see a point in putting it up. I'm learning that slowly but surely. So I just rather donate it, and then I'll stay with the clothes that I can resell. So, guys, keeping the cost of goods is very important. So let your friends and your family know that if they're donating any clothes or getting rid of any clothing or whatever it is you're selling, tell them to give you first dibs on that. So let's go ahead and pack this up and get it off to its new owner. I love reselling. I love finding owners for these clothing items, and that way they don't end up in a landfill where it pollutes our earth and harms our environment. We have already too much of that. So being able to rehome these items is honestly very humbling. I mean, a lot of people, they may think, oh, they're secondhand clothes. Yeah, but they're in great condition. So why not try to rehome them, right? So my mom cut out this cardboard for me, and when I worked retail, we used to do this. And if you're wondering why retail, every time you go in there, everything is so perfect. And this is just a little trick that they have. They use a cardboard and they place it in the back of the shirt as so, and then they just fold it. I'm not sure if it's going to work with this that well because it's kind of like a blazer, but may not work that great. Oh, I'm sort of like a perfectionist when it comes to folding the items, and I just like them to be as neat as possible, but we'll try our best here. Usually I do a pretty good job. I like everything to be symmetrical and same size on every angle. This is not working. Let's fix this side here. It came out. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Looks good to me. Okay, now that we have this folded, we're gonna I'm not going to put it in tissue paper. I am sort of stopping the habit on that unless it's like silk or cashmere or a more delicate material. Then I'll try to give it that extra layer of protection, and I'll wrap it up in tissue paper. but this will go in a cellophane bag. Make it look pretty. Get my little scented tissue paper. And of course, the scissors not here, so I'll be right back. Got my handy scissors. We're gonna go ahead and cut a little piece of the scented tissue paper. And we're gonna get these new little cards that I ordered. I didn't realize it said, thank you for supporting our small business. It should say mine, but regardless, still nice. So I'm putting that in. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. And just a little something to give a little special, you know, thought and make it more personable. I think people do really appreciate that. Oh my, I have like these huge poly mailers. I have to order some. Oh, there's Max. I definitely have to put an order for some smaller ones. I just ran out yesterday. Which I'm not complaining, because if I'm running out of poly mailers, it means that I'm shipping stuff out. So as I said, this one sold on Poshmark for $30. I did not pay anything for it. Poshmark has that 20% cost. So it's just a couple dollars. No biggie. I should have had my laptop here, but honestly, there's really not a lot of space on this table anymore. I'll try to figure it out next time so that I could give you exact numbers. But, you know, these platforms, they don't take off a lot. It's just a couple dollars, so it's not too bad. So I have my 3 labels pre-printed, and in the back I write what each label belongs to. So I just put suit here on this one, and this is going to Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm going to put my little sending sunshine sticker your way. And 1 packet down, 2 to go. As of now, the day is still early, so I may get more. So the second item is also from eBay. And this is a jacket or a coat from the North Face. It's pretty neat and unique. It's like a crackled gold. The hoodie part is removable. The day I found this coat, they had this one. They had a silver one, new with tags, which I already sold. And then they had like 3 others. And I wanted to grab them all, but it's very important with the North Face that you actually run your comps, because the only 2 I grabbed were this one and the silver ones because they had the best comps. The other ones, they were priced wonderfully if you were going to purchase them for yourself, but not for reselling because their sell-through rate was low. And also that particular model did not sell for a lot of money. So I bought this one for $14.99 plus tax. So it was like maybe 15 something or 16. And it sold on Poshmark today for $68. I'm going to go ahead and fold this one up. Make sure that there's no tears. I went to sell a coat the other day and it had a tear. And I was so disappointed. I'm like, oh my God, how did I not see that? I'm usually very, very picky when I'm buying stuff, and I don't know how I missed it. So, you know, I do want to mention, because I did sell a kind of coat the other day as well. If you can remove the actual fox fur part from the jacket, I highly recommend that you do, and that you place it in a poly mailer. That way it'll protect it more and it will not get damaged. So I do this and I just find that it will get there in mint condition, and that way there's no complaints, because this one person told me that she had bought like a coat and the fox fur part of it was absolutely destroyed. So to prevent that, I'm actually going to use a larger one so that I don't have to bend it over. So to prevent that and to keep it nice, I'm just, going and going to put it in its own poly mailer. That way there's no issues. And I'm also going to put a little scented sheet, since that has like that little fox fur on it, and that way it can smell nice. And I'll put my little thank you card in there as well. Yeah, the more you guys can do, sometimes it's time consuming, but it feels, at least to me, so nice when people leave nice reviews on your page. I actually just, some of my last week's sales from eBay, I had 4 reviews that they just added, and I was ecstatic because all the reviews were so positive and people were happy with their purchase, and that gives a lot of value to your store. People like to know that they are buying from a store, from a person who has good reviews and could be trusted. One sec, my son is calling. Okay, sorry for that interruption. It was my son, and he's on the way back from being with his father this weekend, so I had to just make sure that everything was okay. All right, so this is the coat part of that fox fur that we just put away. Make sure I don't forget it. Oh my gosh, I will die. We're gonna go ahead and fold this coat up as best as possible. I'm so glad that I have those big poly mailers. Let's see here. How can we make this look there? That looks good. Now, since the silicone bags are not large enough, what I do is I actually double bag this with 2 poly mailers because it gives it more protection. I don't like to just place items in a bag. I did that last week, and I actually ended up opening the package back up and redoing everything, because I feel that if your poly mailer breaks and you just have your item in there without a layer of extra protection, that means that your item can get wet, it can get damaged, and it may not make it in mint condition to where it's going. Also, always check the pockets, make sure that there's no tissue papers or anything inside them. I've purchased things and there has been stuff inside the pockets, and you don't want to ship out any item with a tissue paper inside. That's gross. Okay, guys, that's gross. This is a really fat coat, so I'm just trying to get it as small as possible. And now we're gonna get the fox fur part that's individually wrapped and protected, and we're gonna put it in there with the coat. Put the little scented sheet in here so that the coat can also smell nice. We're gonna close this up. It's nice and folded. And I just pinched the bag here, nice, but whatever. This is the one that's going inside, so, all right. And now we're gonna get another bag. I know it's a lot, and yes, it can, you know, I mean, you're consuming double poly mailer bags, which I know can be a little expensive, but you know what? They did, when you know, when you just want to give the best customer service that you can and make sure that everything is great from beginning to end. All right. Take the air out. Now, if you're just new to my channel and you're probably asking, well, why are you putting extra tape? Well, I always like to go, you know, that extra step. And this is just to make sure that, you know, it won't open up for whatever reason. And then I have the TNF for the North Face jacket. And this is going to Los Angeles, California. Makes me nervous. I had another package that went to Los Angeles, California because of all those horrible fires that they're dealing with. I really hope that this, you know, that my packages won't be affected by those fires. And, you know, obviously prayers to everyone out there because it's a horrible, horrible situation. So let's go ahead and, so second package wrapped up. Now the third one are a pair of shoes. I already have the box. I went to my shed and I found the perfect box for these boots. These are some dingo boots and they were on sale 50% off when I purchased them. So they came out to like $8.50. I didn't price them as high as some other ones that were on the site because they did have a little bit of peeling inside, which I did obviously expose on the pictures I took. But other than that, they are in really, really good condition. The inside looks good. There's nothing broken inside them. And these sold on eBay for $30. So I made a profit maybe of, I don't know, 20 bucks, 20 something, I'm not sure. But I got rid of them. Actually, the other day I posted like a bunch of shoes. I have a lot of shoes and I don't think I'm gonna buy shoes anymore unless they're something very, very special. I like buying accessories and clothing more. The shoes, you need to put a lot of work into cleaning them. And sometimes they sit for me. I don't do that well with shoes. Maybe that's because I don't post them. But anyways, I mean, these were just posted last weekend and they sold. So hopefully the other ones will pick up. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to do shoes anymore. I don't vibe, you know, the whole shoe thing. It's just not for me. I have a friend of mine who resells, and she loves doing shoes, and she sells them very well too. But I honestly just enjoy clothing items more. So we all have our thing. If you guys are enjoying my channel, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Also, if you want to turn on that little bell notification, I have a great thrift haul that I'll be doing after this. And I have a lot of great stuff that I found, and I want to share it. So I always like to protect my shoes, so let's go ahead. And wrap these up, get them out of the way. Now, I put them in individual poly mailers. That way the shoes are protected. They don't get damaged or, you know, more scratched up or whatever. You know, we all know these packages could be thrown away, thrown around quite roughly, so. Go ahead and put a, oh, actually these are from eBay, so what I'll do is I'll put the little card, the little thank you card from eBay right on top, and I'll write my little message there in the back. Use some tissue paper to put here on the top just to make it pretty. And then I'll write my little message. I like to use the permanent marker because the pen smears. And I just like to put thank you for shopping. Thank you for shopping at Sunny Days with a Z shop. Just a little message to make it more personable. And that's all, guys. Really. I'll put a little sunshine sticker on here. And then we will put this on top. That way when they open it, they see it. And let's tape this up. I work in a medical office and they receive tons of supplies. So I always tell them, I want your boxes. And I'm so glad that I picked them up because I have all sorts of sizes and it saves me money. So anything you guys can get your hands on that's free, don't be ashamed, just get it. You know, I used the eBay tape. That's good enough. They could see it, but to be honest, I don't trust that tape that much. I am sorry. I love eBay, but can't give a great review on that tape I bought. It breaks very easily. It's very fine. I don't know. I'm not sure I definitely purchased that one again. I don't know if I could take this sticker off. Okay, yay. Fun stuff here, guys. Ay, ay, ay. The things we do. All right, whatever. That's good enough. So we're gonna go ahead and put this label on here. Did I do the tape on this edging? Oh my goodness, no. I like to tape all the edges of the box just to give it, you know, more protection. I learned that from watching them at the post office, and the guy who always, you know, helps me, I've seen him do this, and he told me, you know, it just makes the box a little more sturdier. So, learn from the best, from the USPS. Right, now my tape is just being silly. One more corner, one more corner. That's it. Now we can put our label. Ooh. And our little sticker. And here we go. This is going to San Bernardino, California. So that's it for right now. Hopefully I get more sales throughout the day. I'm gonna get ready to do a thrift haul video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give me some thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little bell to stay notified, and sharing is caring. You guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.